Hello everybody, this is SB64 and welcome back to Grave Danger. This is episode 2 and we are reviewing this map, which is free in the Minecraft store, so go get it. You have another week or two. Anyways, if you want to watch episode 1 first, then there should be a card on screen, and there's also a link to that down in the description. Anyways, so the last episode we actually completed the first 1, 2, 3, and 4 levels. Okay, the first 4 levels. Now this one over here, the 5th one, that's the one we're going to be starting off with today. We unlocked a bunch of new traps, which is awesome. Here we can sort of take a look at the layout of the map. So it's sort of a circle, which is actually a really cool layout. So let's get right into this. Here is the start button. So this is the door we need to defend. Now this map looks a lot more complex. We have a portal and then we get brought to there. Oh, that's cool. I've got all the defense set up right for now. So we just have 2 simple spike traps. And then an arrow trap over there on that wall, and one over there. Not much. Anyways, we do actually have the tar pit, which I just unlocked at the very end of last episode, and I have left some room for it over here. But it's so expensive that I didn't want to buy one right away. I wanted to get a few basic defenses up right now. Anyways, here I can head through this portal. And then I can hit start, and as you can see right over here, if we jump down through here, this is going to be the door where everyone is going to be coming through, which is pretty cool. And here they are. That way was honestly a breeze, mainly because of these arrow traps, and of course because it's going to take forever for all the zombies to get up to the door because of the pretty long distance you have to walk. Anyways, I placed 2 of those tar pits over there, and my guess is that they are sort of a stronger version of the spikes. Anyways, we can start wave 2 out of 5 right here, and we should see them coming. And oh, we have a new type of something. That's a new type of enemy right there. Ooh. That's cool. I don't see the tar pits doing anything yet, but that dog is really fast. Ooh, wow. Those are dangerous. And as you can see, if you look over here, it appears that most of the zombies are actually walking over the middle of the two tar pits, which is sort of, it's annoying because they can sort of walk over the middle of the tar pits, and wow, my aim, and then they can just sort of not have anything happen to them, right? It's sort of, yeah, I don't know. So what I think I'm gonna do to counter that is remove these 2 and then put a tar pit right over here. I know it's a little bit off center, but if they walk over the middle over here, they're gonna be right in that tar pit. Anyways, next I'm just gonna place some more spike traps down, and I think that should be all our mana used up, unless we can actually place more. Yeah, okay, so I want to move this one when we're back. So, there we go. That's one too much. Well, my placement is very good. Okay, perfect. Yes, that's how I want it. Now we can go here, and honestly, those new mobs, the dogs, they are definitely very lethal, because the speed, which is of course an amazing counter against this long map, I was just about to say. And oh wow, look at that. But it does appear that they don't have a lot of health, so maybe I could one-shot some with this hammer. Oh jeez, they're doing a lot of damage. Oh no, I mustn't let them get up to the door. Come on. Haha, shortcut strats. Oh no, this is gonna be very bad for us. Look at the amount of dogs there are. Come on, please. They are one-shots with this, so we should be able to take them all down. Yeah. Oh wow, this is getting a lot harder. These levels are definitely getting a lot faster too. Okay, but I have a few ideas. A definite good counter to these dogs are the spring traps, because they can launch them backwards, and that sort of counters the speed, I guess. Also, I'm going to place the spike trap in this corner, so they will hopefully take the longer corner, like this, by trying to walk around this, thus getting more hits taken from the arrows, and also taking a slightly longer time to get to the door. And anyways, this round I'm probably also going to be a lot more ready and prepared for what is going to happen. And I think we might see a combination of the dogs and the big ogres this time. Although that doesn't appear to be the case yet. Dogs, big ogres, and regular zombies. But this should, I guess, be okay. Yeah, this should be doable. That one honestly went pretty well. The second big ogre came to about here, especially because there weren't a lot of dogs, of the dogs. Anyways, one thing I have noticed though is that the big ogres are actually immune to these launch pads here, so those launch pads will not do a thing to them. Anyways, one thing I definitely want to do is to place... I want to place a few of these things. However, I don't think that you can really place them. Maybe near the end here, however, then they'll be less effective. I want to place a few more of these arrow traps, so maybe just over here and over here. Yeah, that should do quite a lot of damage. And then I can also put maybe just one more spring trap. That's the wrong way again. Another spring trap right here. And do we have enough for another one? Nope. So then we're going to remove this one and place it more in the middle. There. So that should launch a few of them back as well. And otherwise forcing them to take the outside corner. Anyways, we can now jump through the portal again and then actually get ready for the last wave of this level. The last wave already. Yes, it is. So, we hit start and I wonder what we're going to get this wave. That was like sort of as expected. It's sort of the same as last level. However, I believe... well, there's a lot more dogs for sure. And we have an extra big ogre. But that should, in theory, just be fine. There we go, it's almost killed this one. And then we just need to take down this last one. I think this is also the last mob in this level. So that should be fine to take down. There we go, as you can see, completed. That level, we did sadly not really unlock a new weapon. However, what makes up for it is the next level, as this level is called the Barracks. And as you can see, it's, instead of it being like a hallway where the mobs have to sort of move through, it's just a big open space when they come in from one side and come out the other side. And that gives us a lot of flexibility. As I said, this is absolutely awesome. So here, this is the door they can break through, which is up at the top actually here. And then we've got some stairs leading down. And I'm not sure what this door is for. Maybe this is a second door they can eventually start going through. Anyways, for right now, we're going to see the first group of them come in through this door. So we can go with the tactic of just simply placing two of these down to start here. And then, ooh, this is difficult. So let's say, assuming that they are going to walk straight through this flower garden, we can place a trap over here. And a trap over here, so they can walk over that. And then I say the most effective place where we can place these will probably be an arrow trap here and another one here once we have enough mana to do that. I think so. Oh, what are these dudes? Can these dudes fight for us? Oh, that would be so awesome if they can. Oh, I really want that now. Okay. And also, effective places for arrow traps in the future would be right there and right there next to those staircases. Anyways, for right now, I think we can just start the level. The first wave is absolutely flawless. However, we do need to make a few adjustments. They did not walk through here, this place at all, and I don't know if that was because of these traps or not. So I'm just going to remove them for now, and then place an arrow trap on either side over here, since once they came in, they immediately walked over to each side, so we can do that. And now it is also confirmed that these dudes fight away zombies, and now apart from them looking pretty stacked, they are actually like completely trash. They don't really do that much. I'm sure they help, but they don't help that much. Anyways, we're out of mana again, so we can start Wave 2 now. Wave 1 only consisted of the regular zombies, so I wonder what we're going to see here in Wave 2. Now, as I was going to say just now, the dogs would be completely overpowered in this level because of how fast they move and all the open space they have to move around in. And as you can see, those guys I think will take care of that dog up there. However, yeah, they aren't that strong. And here, as you can see, they are all still walking around that little garden patch, so that's okay. It doesn't look like many of the traps actually did something useful. Let's just go up here, let these guys fight them off a bit, and then just make sure that they really can't get close to the door. I'm not sure what happens when they die, these guys that fight, but yeah, but they do regenerate their health after the end of each level, so I'm not sure if they die, if they'll also then respawn, or that doesn't appear to be the case, because we seem to have lost one on either side. Okay, that's not ideal then, so you sort of need to protect them, I guess. This time I've gone for a very strategic layout, or at least I think it is, on the traps. As you can see, we have 3 traps at this bottom staircase right over here. That will hopefully make the zombies not walk up this staircase, but instead pathfind over to here, and then walk up this staircase, and then right over these traps and through that right there. Anyways, I hope that's going to work. It should, I think, if I know what the pathfinding of the zombies is like. Anyways, let's see if it does. That wave went terrible, and that was mainly because of the fact that I was completely oblivious that there would be a bunch of zombies coming through this door as well. And I was over there fighting off zombies, and I noticed that there was not a lot. And then all of a sudden I saw 2 big ogres just stomping out of there and right up here. That was terrible. Anyways, this method though has seemed to work. Only 1 or 2 zombies pathfinded over those up here, and this dude could take care of those. Anyways, I think we can start Wave 4 now. Wave 4 went great, and I have learned that these guys are actually a lot more useful than you might think, because they can't really kill enemies, but they can definitely distract them. And like all of the zombies just group up around this dude over here fighting him, because he's pretty chunky, got a bit of health, and then they won't immediately make it and walk over to the door. So that's definitely good. Anyways, this time I'm gonna place, actually let's remove that. I'm gonna place that there, and that there. So that's 3 of those immediately, and then another 1 of those there, and then I think that is pretty good. Yeah, we lost that level. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo that now. I am once again at the last wave of the battle we lost before, and here you can take a look at my defenses. So I've got like nothing at the front over here. it all happens over here because these defenses are most effective because they can work on the enemies who come out of that door and out of that door. However, if I were to put traps here, then they would only work on enemies coming out of that door. Anyways, these enemies who come through here, I notice that these are the most lethal, so you've got some good defense in front of there. Then against all the dogs, we have this over here and this over here, because the dogs, they don't have a lot of health, but they are so fast that they can run over here, then up here, and then past these guards actually. So yeah, so these spike traps will actually kill the dogs. They can't really make it through anymore unless they're all grouped up. Anyways, then you might also notice I have a whole bunch of spike traps over here. Why, you may ask? Well, that is because of these guys. They will have some fights with the zombies. They tend to stay alive a long time, but they don't do a lot of damage at all, as I said earlier. But then whilst they are fighting with the zombies are going to be standing on these spike traps, and thus those spike traps will immediately kill the zombies. Anyways, as you can see, I also have very little damage to my door, so this level we should just be able to breeze through this. And I say that dogs by far are the most lethal, even more than that one. As you can see, there's already a dog running up, there's a dog running up. Need to watch out for that. As you can see, the spike traps just killed that dog over there, but if there's multiple of them, and the guard is in the wrong location, then they can definitely run past. Make sure that there's nothing coming up on this side, and oh, where did the guard go? I think that the guard just got knocked off the stairs by that big dude, which is definitely a problem. Need to make sure there's nothing. Yeah, that's the difficult thing about this level, is that there's sort of two sides where things can come from, and then you need to make sure that simultaneously from both sides everything is okay. And that is also why it's difficult, because these traps will only affect 50% of the enemies, because the other 50% is going to be on the other side. And oh, I did not notice that big dude walking there. I did completely not notice him. Where did he come from? I already was wondering, like, why hasn't the level ended yet? Anyways, he should be almost dead now. There we go, level complete. It's really cool that by completing this level now, we have unlocked Fortify the Barracks, and I think I already know what this is. I think we can place down those dudes who we just had fighting for us, and that's going to cost us 250 mana per one of those dudes, and that is definitely really cool. And so, level 7 we go then, I guess. The defenses for wave 1 are being placed down. First off, we have these things designed to launch the zombies into that lava over there. And then after that, just some simple spikes. Next we have some spikes over here to make sure that the zombies don't turn into here. Then next, you know, we don't really have a lot more than that. The zombies can go here. And what I want to do is I want to stand and defend from up here, because I think that's going to be really cool. It's going really great. I believe that these are some of the last 2 zombies, and the rest should be right up here if I go over here. And these are the last zombies of the level. And you know, I think standing up here, it definitely gives me a huge advantage. And I also noticed that this was actually pretty effective. So I'm gonna place some more of these down. And oh wow, I don't even have enough mana to do that. I already thought, like, the amount of zombies was very limited. Anyways, I'm actually gonna remove those 2 because they did nothing at all. Then I'm going to do that. And then, actually, I noticed that you can go to next page. And here, a steam vent. I have no idea what this does. And we don't actually have enough mana to place that. Anyways, apparently we have one of those. And I also totally forgot about these paladin dudes.
Father's sword.
So I'm just gonna
this is the weapon
actually,
of a paladin. Not as
let's remove that. And then I'm sort of going to create a bunch of these spike traps over here, and then have those dudes fight the mobs whilst they're on the spike traps. I think that would be really effective, because, you know, then the mobs will get damaged by the spike traps, as well as getting held up there, you know, which is a pretty good idea. Now what I've done is I've placed 2 of these dudes over here in front of these 4 things, and then another spike trap behind it. And what you might notice, we still have 400 mana left, and I'm going to use that on a steam vent. Yes, a steam vent, and I'm going to place it right, I don't know, here. Puffed it, blew the zombies into the air. Oh, that sounds really cool. I wonder what it's gonna do, and we're definitely gonna test that out on 1 or 2 of the zombies. Anyways, for right now, we can head up here and then start ambushing the zombies from up here. And I say definitely with being able to stand up here, we sort of got an advantage. And oh wow, we got some new people. We've got skeletons. We got skeletons. Okay. As you can see, those traps right there, shooting those things into the lava. Wait! No, they pushed that dude into the lava. Oh no, we've definitely got to do something about that. They're pushing those dudes into the lava. So we need better placement for them. We definitely need some better placement for them. Is there anyone here? Okay, so there's actually 2 big guys there. Okay, that's not good. And one of those more armed skeletons. So the first one died. And okay, so that was that wave. Now I need to do a few things. Wait, they don't respawn? Oh, that actually makes them kind of useless. They didn't even respawn. Well, you know, that's pretty useless. Okay. Then I am no longer going to continue with that. No, definitely not. Then I'm just going to place 2 more spike traps over here. I also don't really know the use of a tar pit, to be honest with you. Although I actually, you know these paddling dudes? I might just place one of them over here. Right? So that dude can defend this door just in case anyone happens to get a bit too close. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And now I'm just sort of walking circles. Let's place 2 more of those over there, and then I should... Wow, how much mana do I have? Okay. Then I'm sort of thinking, right, we can delete these 2, and then put that there. And do we have enough mana for another one of those? We do. Okay. So, I think those are going to be the defenses for right now. Okay, that's going to be the defenses. Let's get started on the second to last wave. Everything for the final wave has been set up. So we've got 4 launch pads over here after seeing how effective these were last round. Last round, I really noticed how very effective these things were. Then we've got 4 of these spike traps over here. Then 6, 7, 8 more spike traps. And then that's it, because this is where it splits up, and if I were to place traps here, they would be less effective than if I were to place them at front. And then of course finally we've got this dude, and I keep on forgetting to actually test this out. So we're gonna do that at the end of this round. Anyways, oh, I forgot to hit start whilst I was there. Start, yes. The final wave of this level, and now you too can see for yourself how effective these things are. Also to the dogs, who are just getting hit into the lava, and you know, yeah. So especially to the dogs who can like run away really fast. That's what those things are most useful for, I think. As you can see, a bunch of them are all of a sudden getting shot right now. So that is really useful. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we have a skeleton dude over here. We don't want that. No, why is that? Dragon, don't kill it. Don't kill it, dragon. We want to see what this does to it. And in the meantime, I need to probably go up here because I think there's be two big guys coming around there. Okay, let's see what that does. That blows them into the air, and I'm not entirely sure if it damages them. And here we have a big guy. Okay, let's see. We should be able to murder him before he comes across there. Yes. And then another big guy up here. Yeah, that's what I thought. He should be no problem to deal with, though. Just get him down there, and boom, level complete. With that level, we actually got 2 achievements. One for completing the level itself. Let's see, where is it? Yes, one, the perfect defense. Lose 0 gate health, and ooh, that actually unlocks something. That unlocks a trap. And another one, zombies must fly. And, you know, we made some zombies fly. So that's what we did. And, well, and the firebender, we actually also completed this, which is vanquish 100 foes via fire. That's a lot. Anyways, we killed 100 zombies by murdering them in fire, so we should have unlocked 2 extra traps for the next level. You know, if you don't want to miss out on the next episode, then make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get notified whenever that goes live. Anyways, thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye bye, and I forgot I was invisible here.